Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. Just wanted to also say that we're thinking of you, Melbourne, and we really hope that you'll get some good news this Wednesday. And now over to you, Danielle. I can't wait to hear all about Gernétic's Cells Life and Symbiose.
Morning, everybody. So what we're going to do today is just that 15-minute recap on the two products that have been on promotion for January and February. So that's our very popular Cells Life. So we'll go into some details with that, and our Symbiose Cream as well. So we'll just start with Cells Life and who will we recommend it to. So really with Cells Life, all clients can use this, all ages, definitely dehydrated and dull skins, fine lines, aging skins, dry skins. It's also very good for puffiness and dark circles if we just use that around the eyes, and it's fantastic at working on firmness. So it gives you instant firmness, but also long term. So who's it not for? It is suitable for all skin types. So when we look at Cells Life, one of its main active ingredients is the hyaluronic acid. It contains hyaluronic acid and it stimulates hyaluronic production in the skin. So when we think of hyaluronic, we're just going to focus on that ingredient for a minute. Hyaluronic equals hydration, and it also helps with collagen production as well. So if we look at the amount of hyaluronic we would have in an adult body, if you look at a 70-kilo person, around 15 grams of that body is going to be our hyaluronic acid. 50% of hyaluronic acid is found in the skin. One of the problems that we have with hyaluronic acid is the body makes it, it will actually break it down as well. So a third of the skin's hyaluronic acid will degrade in a single day. So it's important that we continue to stimulate that hyaluronic acid production. So hyaluronic acid is hydrophilic, meaning it attracts water. So if we had a glass of water and we put a drop of hyaluronic acid in it, it would actually turn that water to a jelly. So hyaluronic acid will hold 1,000 times its own weight in water. Naturally, we find hyaluronic acid in root vegetables, in soy, leafy greens. We can get it when we make our broths, our animal bone broths. Where is it found in the skin? It's found in the epidermis and in the dermis. So if we're looking at the hyaluronic in the epidermis, it's found mostly just below the stratum granulosum. Hyaluronic acid will help to minimize that water loss, or that transepidermal water loss that holds water in the skin. It's able to draw moisture from the dermis, so the hyaluronic that we find in the epidermis is drawing that moisture up into the epidermis. And when we look at hyaluronic, we sometimes talk about high and low molecular weights. So that's just the size of the molecule. If we look at the hyaluronic found in the epidermis, that's a high or a smaller weight. In the dermis, hyaluronic acid is working to stimulate collagen and elastin. It regulates that water balance and it provides moisture to the epidermis, so it feeds that hydration back up to the epidermis, and it's a low molecular weight. So a few common questions when we talk about hyaluronic acid. Why is it called an acid? It does not exfoliate the skin. So that name, when we talk about it being an acid, it's the opposite to our glycolic or lactic. It's got no exfoliating properties. Rather, it provides the skin with that intense hydration. Why is increased hyaluronic acid in the skin so beneficial? Dehydration is linked to an unhealthy skin and the appearance of premature aging. When we know there's no moisture in the skin, we can get those fine dehydration lines. Hyaluronic is going to improve that skin barrier, which overall is going to improve the health of the skin. Hyaluronic acid production in the skin slows with age. So if we stimulate that hyaluronic production in the skin will maintain its youthful glow. So some of the benefits of hyaluronic acid: it helps with cell growth and migration in the skin. It also helps with cell multiplication and the communication. If you've got lots of water in the skin, I call it the rivers of communication. Cellular communication is far better in a hydrated skin. It forms part of the cellular matrix, and it also acts as an antioxidant. It protects against reactive oxygen species, helps to repair the skin because it stimulates those inflammatory cells in the skin. So it works on our immune system as well. Hydration and moisture retention as a result of intrinsic and extrinsic aging. So it's maintaining the youthfulness of the skin. So let's have a look at some of the ingredients in our Cells Life. Now, Cells Life is popular for a reason. It has a lot of ingredients here, so bear with me. We're going to go through them. So we've got oligopeptides in there. So peptides are chains of amino acids. And in this case, it's stimulating the production of collagen and hyaluronic acid in the skin. So by including that ingredient, we're stimulating hyaluronic and collagen production. The increase of hyaluronic acid content in the skin has a redensifying and hydrating effect. You've got proteoglycans and hyaluronic acid in here. Proteoglycans are glycoproteins whose main action is to repair dehydrated skin and improve collagen formation. Those proteoglycans have a gel-like consistency, as does the hyaluronic acid. So you will find that Cells Life has that real jelly consistency. They're hydrophilic, so they attract water and hold it in the skin. So the benefit of that, increased absorption of nutrients into the cell across the cell membrane. And this is one of the secrets of Cells Life. By having Cells Life on the skin, it actually helps increase absorption of active ingredients across that cell membrane. So we're maximizing the results from the other actives. So it plumps out visible lines and wrinkles so the skin feels firmer and more lifted. So we've also got mucoglycoproteins in here, which is a mix of chondroitin sulfites and native hydroxyproline. So known as mucopolysaccharides, chondroitin sulfate is a component of the natural moisturizing factor in the skin. So that's again holding that moisture in the skin. Hydroxyproline is an amino acid required for collagen production. So having that hydroxyproline helps with collagen production in the skin. So the benefit there, skin replenishing and hydrating benefits. We've also got a soluble collagen in here, which is derived from algae. So that collagen in there is antioxidant, hydrating, and it improves the skin elasticity. We've also got ferment in here. Now, ferment is rich in hyaluronic acid, peptides, and postbiotics. So Gernetic uses an algae, and when we look at this, and the algae in this is the prebiotic, which is fermented in yeast and Lactobacillus casei, okay, which is the probiotic or the bacteria. So this breaks down the algae. So that fermentation process is an algae, which is being fermented in yeast and that bacteria. And then the benefit of that is that you get these beautiful postbiotics, which help to improve the skin microbiome and the health of the skin. So to recap there, you've got your prebiotic, which is that algae or the food. Then you've got your bacteria there, which is breaking that down. And then we get the postbiotic, which is really beneficial for the skin health, the nutrition in the skin, and that skin barrier function. So it improves the skin microbiome, it strengthens the skin's barrier, and it provides the skin with nutrition and hydration. We also, in Cells Life, and a lot of people ask if Gernetic have growth factors. We do have growth factors in Cells Life. These growth factors are found everywhere in your skin, and they manage essential tasks like replicating cells and reducing inflammation. And again, with this, we're stimulating collagen production. So the benefits of Cells Life, you can see all those beautiful ingredients there are really going to give great results on the skin. So Cells Life improves skin hydration, it improves the barrier function, it reduces visible signs of aging, it instantly plumps and reduces the depth of wrinkles, brings radiance to the skin. So we can use that just around the eyes, and it will help reduce puffiness and dark circles around the eyes, and it's giving that instant increase in hydration with that hyaluronic acid content. So how do we use Cells Life at home? So we can use Cells Life in the morning and in the evening, or you can prefer maybe just to use it once a day. We do recommend that you use it with Synchro, but here there's a lot of questions whether we use it under or over Synchro. The preference here is really personal. So you can apply your Cells Life under your Synchro, or you can apply your Cells Life over the top of it. Now, when you get your retail Cells Life, it comes in that little pump. Don't go applying that onto your hands because it will absorb into your hands. So you can pump it onto the forehead and the cheeks and smooth it around the face. So we say 3 pumps, 1 on the forehead, 1 on each cheek, and then just massage that over the skin. So at home treatment, Cells Life can be applied under any of your Gernetic treatment masks as well as at home treatment. When we're using Cells Life in the salon, Cells Life can be applied over Synchro and under any of the Gernetic treatment masks. Here we've got our dropper, and take your dropper and apply it directly to the skin. So we're saying 5 drops in a salon treatment, 1 on the forehead, 1 on each cheek, on each cheek, on the neck and on the chin, and then just smooth that into the skin. So we love to use Cells Life at the end of every treatment as well, because it gives such an instant plumping to the skin. You can use it at the end of the treatment, just use your dropper, use it around the eyes. It's also beautiful to use over the lips because it will really plump the lips. And this is one of the really nice selling points. If you apply it to the lips, those clients will feel it straight away because it gives that really plumping effect around the lips. So that's our Cells Life. We're moving on to our Symbiose now. So Symbiose Cream is a fantastic treatment cream, and it's often misunderstood. So we'll have a little look at Symbiose and why you would be retailing this. So who's it for? It's from their clients from their mid-20s. It's great for clients who are looking for the nutritional benefits of Synchro in a lighter texture. So clients who don't want to layer too many products, Symbiose is a really great option. Clients who are time poor because they just want to grab one product and use it nice and quickly. Clients who like a treatment cream that's a good makeup base, Symbiose will give you that matte finish. Those clients who travel a lot, a Symbiose is packaged in an easy to use tube. So those clients who are looking for a cost-effective product, and it's also a really good treatment cream to be retailing to men as well. So who will we not give it to? Don't give it to clients who are overly sensitive or reactive, or those clients who've got a more oily or congested skin that's prone to breakout. So Symbiose Cream, when we look at it, we like to consider it as the all-in-one because it's a mixture of a nutritional cream and a protective day cream. Symbiose was developed to be a protective day cream with some of the nutritional elements of Synchro. So think of Symbiose as a two-in-one. Symbiose is a mixture of some of the ingredients of Synchro and a protective day cream such as Tropo or Tropo Plus mixed together. You can use a treatment cream under Symbiose during the day. We're not recommending using Synchro under it because you don't need it, but you can. But treatment creams such as your Mioso or your GERLift, you can just apply underneath your Symbiose, and then you're going to get all the benefits of those treatment creams, and they work really well in unison with your Symbiose cream. Symbiose can be used during the day without the need for the application of Synchro as well. So let's have a look at some of the ingredients of your Symbiose. You've got a biological compound of amino acid derived from that fermentation process. So we talked earlier about fermenting the algae. Here we've got these valine amino acids, alanine, leucine, and arginine. I've put an asterisk here against some of the ingredients you'll find in Synchro, and arginine is in your Synchro. So those amino acids supply the skin with nutrition to optimize skin health. You've got an oligopeptide here, which is again those chain of amino acids that helps to increase production of collagen. So this is why I said Symbiose is also a really good anti-aging treatment cream as well, because it's going to stimulate your collagen production. So that's going to minimize those lines and wrinkles. You've got trace elements here, magnesium, which you'll find in your Synchro cream, calcium, zinc, and manganese. These minerals help with cell communication, they promote healing, and they promote skin health and our skin defense as well. Looking at our vitamins here, we've got vitamin B, C, E, and H. Those are in your Synchro as well, antioxidant. They improve cell function and skin health. Our calendula flower, again, you've got that asterisk there. You'll find that in our Synchro cream. The calendula has a nourishing effect on the skin. It helps to reduce inflammation, healing, and soothing. St. John's wort, known as hypericum oil, also in our Synchro cream, that has that beautiful wound healing, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial. It stimulates tissue growth and cell differentiation. You've got avocado oil in here. Now, avocado oil is really high in your essential fatty acids, so that's nourishing on the skin, and you've got that antioxidant vitamin E in there as well. And loofah, I've got a picture here, that's your sea cucumber in there. The loofah seed oil is in there, that's antioxidant. Now, Symbiose does have some low protection sun filters. I'm writing this here because this is why we recommend it to be used during the day and not at night, because you do have those sun filters in there. They're not high, but they will give you a little bit of sun protection. Okay. So the benefits of using Symbiose, it's a light cream that leaves a matte finish on the skin, a two-in-one protective day cream and nourishing cream. It comes in an easy to use tube, ideal for travel or the gym. It's a great makeup base. As I said, we can use that for men. The active ingredients here will actually be released over a 24-hour period, so you get a continuous regenerating effect. It's an anti-age protective cream, and it's going to help to promote collagen renewal and skin firmness. How to use at home is recommended that Symbiose is applied during the day, either alone or with a treatment cream applied under it. Apply to the entire face and neck with light strokes. We do recommend that you're following with an SPF 50 if you're using this during the day, and makeup can be applied over our Symbiose cream. How to use in the salon. Symbiose does come in that salon size. It can be used at the completion of your facial, especially if your client is going to apply makeup afterwards, because it gives a really nice matte finish. But do follow with that SPF 50. It's not enough protection in there. So we had our January and February promotion. So in our promotion, we've got Cells Life 15 ml. That's normally 118.36 wholesale, and the Symbiose 10 ml usually 15. So the usual wholesale price is 133.36, and we're saving here for your clients a $70 saving. So if your clients haven't used Cells Life, this is a really great time to introduce it, and they get that option to try the Symbiose cream with it as well. And those clients that are using Cells Life, people always jump at this to get it at that really good price. So I'm going to pass back to Lydia now, and if you've got any questions, please just either pop it in the chat box and we'll answer that, or you can always contact Jemima or myself afterwards.